Namaste, beautiful yogis. Welcome to Ali Kamenova Yoga. I'm Ali, and today we are doing supine flow or supine class with floor stretches and supine poses and light inversions, such as either have a wall accessible to you or like this, a couch where you can place your legs up. And remember to flow with love, strength, and ease. Starting on the floor in an easy seated position, you can use here either a block, yoga block to sit on, or a pillow to prop your booty up. If you're not comfortable sitting for extended periods on the floor, we're not going to be here for an extended period, but that's just a side note. And we are going to start with circular motion. You're going to go into rounding the back, arching, and opening the heart, opening the chest in one direction. And join that with your breath, pair that with your breath. So you're gonna inhale forward, exhale back, inhale forward, exhale back, inhale forward, exhale, and let's reverse. Move the shoulders, bring motion into the small muscles in the back, the intercostal muscles of the rib cage. Everything is moving here. We're getting access to different areas of the spine that oftentimes are either neglected or just stiff. They're just not involved in any type of movement we do. Alright, now we're going to just move backwards and forward. Grab your knees, round the back, pull the belly in. You can do a stomach vacuum or a mini one. Inhale, arch. And loosen up. The more you move here, just loosen up the back. Loosen up the breath as well. Alright, from here we're going to twist. Take the left arm up, lift and lengthen, exhale it onto the right knee and look behind. And coming out, opposite side. Of course, this class is something you can use at the end of all the other classes in the program. It's a relaxing class. You can do it before bed as well on its own, on a light day, and you can do it just as the stretching class after the more active classes. Inhale forward, and we're going to glide the right hand from the hip out, turn the elbow inward, that frees up the shoulder, reach over the head, lengthen here, drop the left hip down, and keep breathing, keep feeling your breath, loosening, opening, easing. Inhale up. From here we're going to bring the left ankle on the outside of the right knee, reach up, exhale, look behind. Relax the shoulders away from the ears. And let's drop the knee over the left knee over the right knee, leaning forward here, lengthening and feeling the hips stretching. This class is good also to be done in a warmer room. If it's too cold, we tend to contract. Or contracted. And lengthen, straighten the right leg, bring the left leg on the floor, reach forward with the left hand, left foot on the floor, left knee bent, wrap around and lower down here. Nothing major, you don't have to get a massive stretch, but just open the shoulder, stretch a little. And coming out, opposite side. Right knee on the outside of the left one, reach, lengthen, look behind, exhale. Inhale, look forward, left knee, right knee, sorry, over the left, straight back, open chest, shoulders away from the ears, lower down gently here, breathe into your hips. Soften in the way you relate to your body. Inhale up, and we're going to step onto the right foot, extend the left one, reach with the right hand forward, wrap it around. If you can't clasp, just grab your shirt. It's a forward fold here, but we're not going deep in it, just exploring this stretch to get a bit more pretzel-y for this class. Inhale, coming up, soles of the feet together, open here. Hold it for a few moments, again soften. A bit of a hip opener now. Left leg in front of you, and you're going to flex the foot, lower the right hip, rotate it inwardly so you're not looking like this. You can look like this, where you rolled on the shin bone a little more, but try to level the hips. If you look down, they're equal distance from the floor, square them, lengthen. And the spine, lower down a little bit here, or as much as you want to. Hold here. Breathe. Inhale, coming up, and we're going to either bring the right hand to the foot and hold here for a moment. That stretches the quadriceps, or you can bring it into your elbow. You can reach over and release. Let's change sides, but first you can go into on all fours and just do a few circular movements with the hips. All right, from here bring the right foot forward and rotate the left hip down. Keep your hip square. Lower down, lengthening here, lengthen the spine. Soften the breath. Guide your breath. And you can come up and either hold your foot, or you can go into a pose. Again, onto all fours, a few circular movements with figure eights, maybe with your hips. Let's lower the chest down towards the mat. Inhale, coming up, lower down onto your forearms, and you're going to take the right leg out, sit back and stretch the inner thigh here. You can step onto your foot, press onto the outer edge of the foot if that's comfortable to your ankle. Hold here and change sides. With all these stretches, soften and ask your body to which way you need to move, where you need to breathe, how you need to soften. And roll onto your side and lay down. Let's bring the right knee into the chest, extend the left leg down, draw a few circles with the knee here. Take the outer edge of the right foot lower down here. Try to keep your left hip down. You can straighten the leg, look away. And change. A few circles with your left knee. Grab the outer edge of your left foot, lower down here, keep the right hip down. Either stay here or you can even straighten, look away. Both hips down here. And bring your left knee underneath the right, grab your ankles and grab the outer edges of the feet rather, and you can bring the feet in towards you, flex the feet, and again soften. That's another hip opener. Change. Happy baby. Grab the outer edges of the feet, open here. Press the knees down. It's a hip opener, kind of like a squat. Stretches the groin. A really good pose for your lower back. Puts you in a happy baby mode. Let's go into a supine twist, a lovely pose. Extend the right leg down, left knee across. Try to keep your shoulder down, left shoulder down. And you're gonna bring the knee across and tune into the midsection, softening here. Releasing, letting go. And changing. And coming out, right ankle on top of the left, just above the left knee, and you can thread your right hand between the legs, grab behind the left leg, press with your right elbow, the right knee away from you. Change. You can lower down and do the same thing here. So the right ankle is above the left knee, except for you're going to bend the knee and drop your legs down until your foot reaches flat on the ground. And soften here. You can press the knee away from you and breathe into your IT bend. We're stretching different things here. It really depends where you're most tight. You may feel the hip stretching and quadriceps, etc. And coming out, opposite side, flex your foot, bend the right knee, drop it. You can look away, press that knee away from you, soften. coming up. Hold for a moment. Stay here for a moment, just laying. Let's lift the legs up towards the ceiling. That's a soft inversion. Flex the feet. Let your hips drop and also let the femur, the bone in the thighs, as if, so to speak, you feel it dropping down from the weight and everything surrendering into the joint. So you're letting yourself just drop instead of keeping the tension. And the legs evening out. If something is more pulled out, here we get to drop in. All right, from here, lower the the left leg down, right leg up. It doesn't matter which side you do more. First, you're going to grab your ankle. So right leg is up, left hand onto the leg, right hand onto the hip, same side hand onto the hip. And you're going to bring your leg across from your body with the foot flexing just ever so slightly. It's not going to be a massively big move because, again, we're stretching the IT band. The hips have to be down, both on the floor, softening, and you're just crossing the leg across and feeling a stretch here on the outside of the leg. And opposite side. So again, not a big move, not a big stretch, nothing too impressive as a move, but you're feeling this part of the leg stretching, deeper muscles too. Keep your hip down. So we're not tilting to one side, we're keeping the hips down and just moving the leg across from our body just slightly. Flexing the foot, by the way. I said that on the other side too, so hopefully you're really paying attention to the foot flexing because that adds to it. All right, I think we're ready for legs up a wall. Why not? Here I'm gonna disturb the kittens, even though they're big now. They still are kittens by age. Maybe they're teenagers, I'm not sure how that translates. And either put your legs up a wall, or if you have conveniently, like I do, a couch, which the length of the couch, the height of the couch fits exactly where my knee fold is, that's perfect. Otherwise you can adjust that with a blanket or a pillow so that it's comfortable. And if you're up a wall, work your butt as close to the wall as you can. Here, work your booty as close to the couch as you can so that your knees are above your hips. And there is that surrender of the joint. I think I'm coining this this idea. I'm trying to put a feeling to the physical experience. So the joint surrenders, everything drops in. And that can be very balancing for the hips, especially if one hip is off, which often happens due to scoliosis. The spine is not exactly perfect, which it never is really. We have any structural imbalances, they can throw the hips. If we have any structural imbalances, they can throw the hips out. So when you lay here for, like, say 5 minutes in that position, perfectly aligned if possible, and if you can have the feet also aligning here, It allows all of this to drop in and balance the hips. It is a good physical therapy inspired pose from Peter Ego's Q method. He uses this a lot. I have used it quite a bit in physical therapy style inspired sessions that are more supine like this. They're far more using gravity and time to open up or balance up the body, balance out the body. So here I'm gonna leave you on this note, of course, and you can stay here for as long as you want to, all the way up to 10 minutes. You're good, you're fine. This is a very calming pose. It's a supine pose. It's a mild inversion, so it helps with blood circulation and so forth. After a long day, you know how valuable feet up the wall is. So stay here for as long as you want to, anywhere from 1 minute to 10 minutes and beyond. You're fine. And allow yourself to stay in a soft, mentally soft place. So letting go of all the thoughts that don't feel good, that they're beating down on you, that are just conflicts and all of that, letting go of that and staying in a place of love where you're receiving, extending love, connecting to divine consciousness, softening within yourself, staying empty, completely empty, just flowing, feeling the universal mind, allowing yourself to surrender into the moment, to be present and to be open to inspiration, to higher thought, open to receive ideas, blessings, creative impulse, and so forth. So stay here for as long as you need to. Thank you for joining me today. I'll see you tomorrow. Mark the class so that you can use it at the end of other classes as the stretching session. And remember to flow with love, strength, and ease. Namaste.